The bustling heart of the colony. The air hung thick and heavy with the scent of 1,000 journeys. Each ant, a tiny cog in a well-oiled machine, scurried about their duty. Leaves larger than any ant were hoisted and carried. Crumbs, a veritable feast, were stripped and carried piece by piece. This was the heart of the colony, a living, breathing testament to their industry. Deep within the nest, nestled amongst the teeming throng, was Bula. She wasn't built for hauling leaves or ferrying food. Bula was a warrior, her exoskeleton gleaming like polished obsidian. Her mandibles, sharp as thorns, were made for one thing: defense of the colony. From dawn till dusk she trained. Her sparring partner, Valor, a soldier of unmatched bravery.
Their duels were legendary, a whirlwind of snapping mandibles and lightning reflexes. Yet, beneath the ferocious facade, a bond grew. A silent understanding passed between them, a respect earned through sweat and toil.
Little did they know a shadow was about to fall on their world, threatening to tear them apart. The sun climbed high in the sky, bathing the clearing in a warm glow. Bula and Valor sparred, their movements a dance of attack and parry. Valor, larger and stronger, relied on brute force. Bula, nimble and quick, countered with agility. Their antennae twitched, sensing each other's moves before they were made.
Suddenly, a tremor ran through the earth. A shadow fell upon them, vast and winged. Wasps.
Panic rippled through the clearing as the monstrous insects descended, their stingers buzzing menacingly. Bula fought with the fury of a cornered animal, but she was outnumbered. One of the wasps, larger than the others, snatched Bula in its jaws.
Valor lunged, his mandibles snapping, but the wasp was too quick. It rose into the air, carrying Bula away as she struggled in vain. Valor watched, helpless and filled with a cold dread. He had never felt so powerless.
The clearing fell silent, the ants stunned by the brazen attack. Then a collective gasp of horror arose as the gravity of the situation sunk in. Bula, their fiercest protector, had been taken. What would become of them now? Panic surged through the colony. News of Bula's capture spread like wildfire, each whisper adding to the growing fear. The Queen, her normally stoic face etched with worry, summoned her advisors. The situation was dire.
The wasps, notorious for their ruthlessness, are a formidable enemy. Their venom is potent, their stings agonizing. To confront them means risking the lives of countless ants. Yet, to do nothing means abandoning Bula to a fate too horrible to contemplate.
The Queen listened intently as her advisors debated. Some argued for caution, fortifying their defenses and hoping for a miracle. Others, their voices thick with anger, demanded immediate retaliation. The Queen, her mind sharp and clear, weighed the options. She knew that time was of the essence.
We will fight. We will not abandon one of our own. Gather the bravest ants, the strongest warriors. We ride at dawn to rescue Bula.
They reached the base of the oak, its branches reaching towards the sky like grasping claws. The wasp nest, a menacing hive of activity, hung precariously from one of the upper branches. The air buzzed with the sound of their wings, a symphony of impending doom.
For Bula.
And with that, the ants charged, a black tide surging up the trunk of the oak tree. The battle was fierce. Wasps, their stingers lashing, met the ants head-on. The air filled with the sounds of clashing mandibles and dying screams. Valor, a whirlwind of fury, cut a swathe through the enemy ranks, his eyes fixed on the nest above. He reached the nest, his body battered and bruised. There, amidst the buzzing chaos, he saw her. Bula. She was weak, her once gleaming exoskeleton dull and scratched, but she was alive.
Valor, go. It's a trap. You can't win.
But Valor wouldn't listen. He had found her, and he would not leave her side. He would fight his way through the entire wasp nest, even if it was the last thing he ever did, to be continued.